Technology is everywhere, right? It's at the very heart of everything we do. So, in this explainer, we're going to give you the English vocabulary you need to talk about it with confidence. We're talking everything from just describing your new phone to handling a big, high stakes meeting at work. Let's dive right in.
I mean, it's a fun question, but it's also a serious one. Think about it. We've all got this incredibly powerful tech right in our pockets, but do we have the words to match? Let's make sure your vocabulary is just as advanced as the devices you're using every single day.
All right, first things first, we've got to build a solid foundation. So we're going to start with the basics, the core ideas that really define how we all interact with this digital world.
You know, what's really interesting is where the word technology even comes from. It didn't always mean computers and smartphones. Originally, it just referred to industrial techniques. Over time, though, it's evolved to mean all the digital innovation that we see all around us today. So, where do you land on this spectrum? Be honest. Are you a technophile, the person who's always excited for the next big gadget? Or maybe you're a little bit of a technophobe, someone who thinks, maybe technology has a little too much control. And of course, there's that happy middle ground, just being tech savvy, which basically means you're an expert at using it. Okay, next up, let's get into the words for the tech we actually touch and use every single day. This is the language of our daily digital lives. This term is absolutely critical. User-friendly is pretty much the gold standard for any modern tech. It just means something is designed to be super intuitive and easy to use, without needing a massive instruction manual. The most successful products out there, they're the ones that totally nail this. And think about this, technology isn't just sitting on our desks anymore. Nope, it's on our bodies. Wearable devices are all about seamlessly integrating tech right into the accessories we're already using. And the variety is just huge now. You've got smartwatches that bring all your notifications right to your wrist, fitness trackers that act like your own personal health coach, and even smart glasses that overlay digital info onto the real world. Wild stuff.
Ah, the cloud. It sounds so mysterious, doesn't it? But really, the concept is super simple. It's just your files and data stored online so you can get to them from anywhere. It's something pretty much all of us use every day without even thinking about it.
So how does it actually work? Well, it's a really simple process. You store your files online instead of on your phone or computer. That lets you share them with pretty much anyone. And the best part? You can access your data from anywhere. Think Google Drive, iCloud, Dropbox. Yep, that's the cloud in action. All right, let's pivot a little and talk about how we describe the life cycle of technology. Tech moves so fast, and we need the right words to talk about whether something is brand new or basically a fossil. So you've got these two extremes, right? On one end of the spectrum, you have cutting edge or state-of-the-art. That's the newest, most advanced tech out there. And on the complete other end, you have obsolete technology, something like a fax machine that's just totally outdated. But of course, technology isn't perfect. We all know this. It breaks. So what do you say when things go wrong? This next section is all about the essential words for talking about technical problems. And knowing the difference here is actually super important. A glitch is usually just a small temporary problem. But a breakdown, that's a complete system failure. And being able to tell the difference between an error, a fault, and a malfunction helps you describe exactly what's going on with a lot more precision. Okay, now let's take these ideas and walk right into the workplace. In a professional tech environment, there is a whole other layer of jargon, abbreviations, and phrases you gotta know to communicate well. Okay, don't let a table full of acronyms scare you. Seriously, knowing just a few of these can make a huge difference in meetings and emails. For instance, R&D is just research and development. That's the team creating all the new stuff. And EOL means end of life. That's when a product isn't going to be supported anymore. And these words go beyond just tech specs. Bandwidth can be used to talk about your personal capacity to take on a task. Scalability is all about a system's ability to grow. A disruptive technology like AI is something that changes, well, everything. And of course, everybody loves something that's plug and play. It just works. Okay, we have learned a lot of words. Now for the really fun part, let's actually put them into practice. This section is all about activating that new vocabulary with some sentences you can use right away. Let's try this first one. If you want to describe something new and innovative, you could say, this new smartphone is at the cutting edge of mobile technology. Easy, right? How would you use it?
What about usability? Here's an example. Some functions of this website are user-friendly, making it easy to find information. It's a really simple way to talk about a positive experience.
Describing the benefits of something is key. For a wearable, you might say, smartwatches can help users stay healthy by tracking their heart rate. See? It directly states the value.
To explain the cloud in a simple way, cloud computing allows users to access their files from anywhere with an internet connection. It's clear, it's accurate, and it gets straight to the point.
And finally, reporting problems clearly is so important. There is a glitch in the program which needs to be fixed. That tells your team exactly what the problem is and what needs to happen, all in one sentence.
And that brings us to the end. As technology evolves, our language evolves right along with it. So I'll leave you with this question to chew on. What's the next big thing that's going to change our world and our vocabulary? Thanks so much for watching.